He's a phenomenal control player.
Kaniki. I missed you.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Hi. Thank for the subs. Breezy Day, Florent Nguyen. How we doing? I loved your game versus Gabna Civ in Barcelona, was so intense. That endurance, OMG. Oh, I mean Zerg. I like that too. I liked how unfazed Wojtek was. Like, yeah, I just top decked the endurance and a green card in 2 draws, so what? Chad emoji. Nice haircut, cute person. Thank you, Johnstar, for saying all of that. We're playing Lantern in the Prelim. It's probably gonna go terribly, but we'll see.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Only subbing for Lantern.
Only for Lantern, yeah. Good. I'll make sure to reap my yearly Lantern stream benefits like in a year or two. On the fly. I did not update the deck list. I didn't enter with the one I wanted to enter with in the end.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Fuck. Alright, whatever, it's fine. It's still a lantern deck,
He's a
so.
phenomenal control player.
Good to see you again, Canny. Even better see you on Lantern.
Hey Kanye, any funny stories you're willing to share from Barcelona? I'm not willing to share much now. What was funny? Let me think. No, nothing. Nothing comes to mind. Oh, it was a pretty fun time though. No, it was fun. It was fun. The 2 heat strokes were the funniest now. No, I did not experience them myself, so they were not very funny. I've heard you lost against PT people playing soccer XD. I did not play soccer. Zerg did, and from what I've heard, he was allegedly very good. But it was just one single comment from the user Levunga. After I asked how was your football. So it is not clear if that was true. So it seems like we registered a sideboard where I have like 2 more trophies, Chalice, no Stonebrain, no Coating. Yeah, there was a few cards I forgot and added later, no Crypt, Dios mío, that's a bad card in sideboard. Did you know that that Lantern of Inside miscredits Tim Hildebrand as an artist when it was his brother Greg that worked on it, but could
He's
not
a phenomenal control player.
finish it due to illness?
He's a phenomenal control player.
I did not know that. Thank you for the gifted subs, very based of you.
He's a phenomenal control player.
But is it really a miscredit if...
He's a phenomenal control player.
I assume Tim finished it? In the
He's
end?
a phenomenal control player.
Tim was the one finishing it? But probably should credit, you know, Greg too. Where'd you learn that piece of trivia? Tim. Giganta, so probably mirror.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Look, he is back. Time to remind chat, if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can sub to Canister MTG for free 5 head.
Free 5 head, yeah. It is wise to subscribe, yeah. Giganta could also be Mirror, Grixis Death Shadow, Zoo, Breach. What else, chat? Could be literally any deck playing Fire Eyes. Haha, just kidding. This fucking Tron, bros. Let's take them up. They only kept 1 Tron land. That's really good for me. Of course, they're gonna play tower now or like play map. I learned it from Greg because Greg does not sign his deceased brother's art unless he worked on it. Hmm. Yeah, no Stone Brain, no coating. I have a Dumping Sphere though. Shitty sideboard and instead of a good one. Coating would help with Carnold probably, but... Two Talismanos, not doing much for me now. Probably doesn't make sense to play Talismanos this turn. Just gonna go Potsy's Shredder. Potsy the Stone. Or fetch. Overgrown Tomb Boss. Play Shredderos, play Mishra's Babiola, check top card on the Shredderos. Probably don't want to draw a Shredderos number 2. We take the Oblivion Stone. We mill Shredderos. Your move. Throne Master. Carnage, TSH. So we now have 2 Eugenes, and that's all we know. Go Brigade. Not very useful. Will I be in Lil? Yes, I'll be in Lil.
Phenomenal control player.
Hopefully I'm going to have a little success there.
Control player.
Blazon a problem potentially. Although it's not a Tron land. I'm gonna just mill them. Makes sense to just maybe, you know, mill over the Ulamogs for tutoring purposes. Okay, let's play it. It's only bad draw. Shows a star.
He's a phenomenal control
So
player.
I'll be grabbing Giganta. Got your invite with Sack while you were gone. Very nice. Point is screwed. Yeah, but the scary thing is the cast trigger of Ulamog. Not gonna mill the star, it's a bit pointless. Maybe you can prevent them from having land number 4. It's possible they have it in hands already and then it's a problem, but... No more Foresta now. Plus zone will get us. Well, it's not clear, but it might. So I think I can ignore Karn because I'll be playing Giganta. So I should be milling myself because that's a useless draw. If they want to sacrifice Plazon, that's kind of okay with me. So do I want them to draw a card? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Hi, will you play a league with Lantern 2? Possibly. Because I joined with a slightly wrong version of the Lantern deck. Alright, so we just need 4 attacks. At my point not to draw anything ever. This is the first match. This is the first match on the Prelim, yes. Ooh, all-time record shattered. You've reached level 4 of the scam train, broskis. This has been insane. Thank you for the subs. Guess I was away at the beginning of the month, so... Tends to happen. Alright, let's go Needle for this. If you 4-0 Prem and or 5-0 with Lantern, I'll give 10 subs. I'll try. I don't know if I'll succeed though. New 24-hour stream soon. Maybe, maybe not. I was actually thinking of slightly reducing the amount of time I spend on streaming rather than increasing it. At least temporarily. as I have been thinking that I haven't had much time without like playing, thinking, streaming Magic, and actually like the past, how much do I stream? 6 years? 6 years? Probably like 4 years. Probably streamed once in the past week. Yeah, that is true. So I guess makes my concern invalid. Please streamer try hard for Lilum, sure. What's a shorter stream? 24 hours or until first lantern
He's a
win?
phenomenal
First lantern
control
win.
player.
How many books have you read over 6 years? Not many. Just a few. And maybe also I'll finally would make the Lantern Guide. No Lantern Guide. Ragdoll Sacrifice Guide for my YouTube. How many magic cards would equal to a book though? Not many. Are you happy your regular chatter
He's
can win a secret lair brainstorm?
Player.
We'll both make the next PT for sure, Copium.
Can? I thought it was already done. Oh, you did? Damn, awesome. Congrats. Crucible of Worlds? Wow, who has that in their sideboard? Yeah, I guess Celestial also a Twitch chatter, occasional at least. So, good job. Does it sell for over 10k? I think so. There's been 2 so far, and I don't know if that's true because the sources that the Henrik told me, but allegedly the first one sold for 25k and the other one for like much more. Well, I'll take the Crucible. Guess can I fetch a ring? But like I attack Karn, it's fine. I went 5-2-6-2-0-2 in my monkey showcases. Okay, they drew Tron, I'm fucked. Ugendy ineffable. Well, I said I mean effed with. Ale fresh fryzurka, no dzięki, prosto od Barbera. Can cut 3 brigades. Yeah, sounds good. This current card seems good versus us. Yeah, but we have Saga, we can make constructs to attack. But I also, again, kind of tilted that I joined with like the unrefined version of the deck that I didn't want to join with. Not a huge difference though. But here I have 3 talisman, it's like too much mana I think. 3 talisman, 2 Karn. Could have one of the refined version for sure. Yeah, for sure. Here at least we have 4 Assassin's trophies, so a famously great card against a deck with infinite 4 drops that KO me on the spot. This is a one lander. We get to scry, or like we get to discard spell them. Smiling ending seems better than trophy. Yeah, it's much better against Tron for sure. It's also much better than my green-black deck. I did play Absent Lantern in the past, though. But I need to get into Glimmer Void Spire of Industry territory, which is fine, not super excellent. Oh, it's Mulligan. Mine starts with 7. I don't think I can win against a Tron 7. Maybe I can with this, Bosejo, and like just discard spells. IRL, I fetched Tatsuon prior to the top of my deck. Wow, Tofu. Wow, nice hand. What a keep. I mean, it's good against Footsie, sort of. I guess. Saga, alright, we have a plan. I could just Bosejo my Saga. Ugh. Bosejo Surgical. I don't have a Surgical. But it's very good advice besides that point. I mean, I guess I'll play the Saga. But it is annoying that they just have the Bosejo in hand to answer that. That would be like my one shot to actually. Okay, not Bosejoing. Wow, that's awesome. Karn, the great content creator. Tower. They didn't have the power planned, right? So hand right now is 5 cards. They played Tower Mine, Stars. They have Tower, Karn, Boseju, Forest, Unknown. Awkward that I guess I fetched what I fetched. On turn 1, probably should have just fetched what on Overburn Tomb, and I would have been able to Boseju a Tron line end of turn to make sure that hilarity will not ensue, but I'll just make construct here.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Crack the sphere. It's really bad that I didn't Boseju them. It set them back noticeably. Will you do unbanned tier list? Thank you, Florent, for yet another gifted sub. Very based. I will not be making an unbanned tier list, most likely no. I think I did at some point. It's just the same thing. If you're able to find it, you can look it up. Probably cards remain the same. MTG Universe is beyond profit drop. It's a big cope. For sure, a big cope. Doesn't even make sense to Boseju now. Lottery's on a track to be the best selling set. Damn. Ale fryz XD, no. No fryz, no. Alright, we're playing Carnold. Now, I have no coating, so it's giga cringe, but how is this a word? It's not a word. It's just shortening for tak zwany. Let's get the One Ring, I don't know. Could take Dumping Sphere. It's literally the only 2 cards that make sense. But I can get Dumping Sphere next turn too. They didn't have a payoff, so hopefully they will continue not having a payoff. I did not make a vlog, no. How was your experience at on the PT? Mark Winsauce? I've seen that you have no Macarnolda, fine. I've seen that it was I guess not so good. Bro, I thought you and Yellow Hat are the same person. Did you? Sundering Titan? What an odd choice. Not needling Boseju before casting Dumping Sphere. Boseju is already in the graveyard. They wanted to keep the needle for something useful. They already used their Boseiju on my Saga earlier this game. I'll Champ, I'll Needle Carns. Play the One Ring. Even if they play Sun Ring Titan, we should be fine. Wait, it's not so great because my ring cannot be activated. Kurwa, no ja pierdolę, jebać to karna. No, bros, what am I supposed to do with that needle? Doesn't make sense to needle Karn. But what is my opponent gonna grab? Probably not much. +1 on dumping was the play, possibly. You're right. Should have attacked with dumping sphere. What can I get with Karn now? Through my Karn? Not much. Can name Eugene the Ineffable, it was in their deck, I guess. Oblivion Stone gets stopped by Karn.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Let's name Eugene the Ineffable. Should escape? No, they already got like a different card, but I forgot that. I mean, they didn't get the level there. They got the Sundering Titan instead, oddly. So it doesn't sound like they have a leveler in their deck. Imagine if I actually had built my deck properly and had liquid metal coating in it. That would be non-cringe instead of cringe. What a weird game that is, anyways. Boulder Blanchko. Yeah. Any boulder branches in the chat? So you can plus on the needle, attack Karn. Duro. Monster Swampo. Detroit Lion, that's good for me. Oh, that's also good. Sort of. Oh, it's actually really good. Sure, we can draw a line. We can kill the Sundering Titan, keep the construct, that's awesome. No, 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 no. Playing Lantern as plugged in midrange. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing. Oddly. Just Saga, Trophy, Midrango versus Tron. Am I going to Barcelona or Bologna? In what way is that bit funny, bro? Like, what the heck? Am I Mastodon fan? I like the 4 elemental Mastodon albums, especially the first one, the fire one. March of the Fire Ants. But that's because it's the least listenable to, and the newer stuff, well, it's fine, but not as big on it. Plus zona. Problem. Did I go to area Woodlands party? I did not. I was playing my secret lair showdown until then. Blazona. Blazona a bit problematic, not super problematic. 1, 2, 3 things die. Can't grab anything useful. Not really. Oh, welding jar, okay, that's useful. I enjoy the beach. We actually failed to go to the beach. Well, many attempts. Kurwa no, dumping sphere. Lamao. Is it 6-5? Or is it 3-3? I have no idea. I think it's a 6-5. Alright, we're just gonna tank the Blazon, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We know they have a Cardinal on top, which we're gonna mill. Ay, 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 ay. Sure. Karn stops that. Mr. Hand is 1 card. Is that nothing? Probably nothing. Duro. I wanted this. Alright, let's start by playing a shredder. Milling, Karn liberated. Eugene the Ineffable. Alright, so let's follow up with... Do I have another Overgrown Tomb? I'm not sure. Let's play Welding Jar. Let's see if they Blazona. Okay, so we could let them have the Eugene or a shuffle it. How big of a problem is that? I guess I can just Assassin's Trophy it. It doesn't seem good enough to beat me. The dumping sphere is zamulać the board a little bit. But I'm gonna draw on their saga. Seems useful. Or will I? Maybe I'll... Fetch Overgrown Tomb tapped. Let's actually fetch tapped, because I want to unlock the mana. Oh, I actually have a second forest. Well wasted then. Duro, Monstacado. Duro 4. It's a bit scary, but bear with me, it's fine. Awkward. Nice dumping sphere. Sphere, as I say. I just misregistered. How do you get rid of our ring? Well, why do I need to get rid of my ring? It's just there, it's fine. Tron keg the. I mean, if I had coating this game, I think would be easy. Crucible, ja pierdolę. I guess the ring will be a problem. Can get cookbook and gain 3 per turn, but just mana intensive. I don't have the mana because so many of my lands got destroyed. I probably shouldn't have drawn with the ring at some point, I guess. Alright, hit a land. A kurwa chuja se tam trafi, ja pierdolę, no. Nic nie może chłop trafi. Dumping Sphere actually ruining the hacking game for me. Just I can't play my stuff. Oh, it costs 2 mana, ja pierdolę, everything's so bad now. Alright, ruined. Blocked by my own Dumping Sphere. Would have been fine if we had the proper sideboard though. Because, you know, of stuff. Draw land, simply draw land, yeah. Why didn't you draw a land? I guess I could draw the ring, sure. Then I have to offset 5 per turn, which is also not quite so possible. Oh yeah, that's how we get rid of the ring, with Makosen Gardens. Actually. So we had the plan, Can't you might it? I didn't have the might. Probably should have the might. I got frustrated by the sphere. Tron traditionally one of the tougher matchups for Lanternos. However, might probably more useful than Curse Totem. Now we have Stonebrain. We have Torpor Orb, which is probably not really good. Yeah, it's good, it's good. What makes you play Lantern right now? Like it in the current meta game? No. Metamorph? No, we don't need a second Ringos. Like we have the solution of this and the might too. And the Metamorph doesn't strike me as particularly interesting. Back when Lantern was good, I had a Tron opponent side of their spheres against me because it just draws a card and I need more action. Yeah, I had that happen too. Boarding out spheres over stars because that was like the default behavior to board out spheres first. But yeah, what made me play Lantern? It was a comment that I made on twitch.tv when I was asked, Canister, when next Lantern? And I said 1st of August. And I wasn't streaming on 1st of August, but this is the first stream I'm making after the 1st of August, so that's what makes me play Lantern today. Cardinal seemed fairly useful against Tron, honestly. When will I become a Pioneer King again? No, I'll just play Mono Green and Lila. I'll just play Mono Green and Lila, chat. So I'm already the king, like I already know all the tricks to Mono Green. And there's no way I will not qualify for Chicago. No, Kanye, please try hard. That's the thing. That's tryharding. Playing Mono Green is tryharding. It's the best deck ever. But to be serious, when will I play Pioneer again? Probably a challenge this Sunday. I will likely skip the stream tomorrow. But if I don't skip, then on Sunday, then I'll play on Sunday. I don't know if I should be playing Verdant Catacombs in this deck. It kinda sucks, honestly, to lose life with Mishra's Bubble. It's not like there's very attractive options. Like Pathway, Spire of Industry. Will you take some holidays this summer? I'm planning on going for like a week off, logging off, a week off the grid. Beginning of September. Go a bit of mountainous hikes with a friend. So guess if that's a holiday, then yes. Barcelona was kind of a holiday for me. Did you not play on Sunday because you are Mormon? I'm not Mormon, no. What is that Living End Serious? It's a serious decklist of Living End. That's why it has a questing piece in the sideboard. No, this is like the list of Living End I would play in a challenge if I were to play Living End. Although I would play... What's the name of the artifact destroyer? Ingot Chewers, yeah. Maybe. Over the Force of Vigor. Doesn't make much sense to play Force of Vigor now. Maybe like for Amulet, I guess, for... But it's better against decks where you only just... You know there is only Chalice. It's actually pretty significantly better than Foundation Breaker then. What's on Gap Tech of Fable in the sideboard? It's like it's a very Gab-like piece of technology. It's what I would expect from Gab. He played just one Fable and like I don't know. For sure it won him plenty of games. He had a Prismatic Command, he had an Anger of the Gods. Really like this decklist was clearly like it was just Gab unleashed and he it was clear that he like got all of this himself. Got to all of those technology himself. Yeah, and a Blood Moon. Did he play the Blood Moon at the PT? I once won against non-Sodec MTG player with Memory Deluge out of Living End sideboard. Like, was he casting Memory Deluge? Doesn't sound so bad. What are your thoughts on the Sanctifier on Vex sideboard plan? That seemed funnier to me. So the way I've heard about this technology was that somebody was telling me that Tristan Wild Larue, is that his name, I think, or something like that, was playing Sanctifier on Veg, I think 2 copies in the sideboard, and he was in a way I heard of it was that he played it against Scum, boarded into it, and then still lost to Voidwalker, which is funny that strat still loses to Voidwalker, right? Because you have a 2/2 which like enters on turn 3 and Voidwalker deals 3 damage per turn, and you also take more damage from the mana base than your opponent. Living End takes more damage from the mana base than Scum, on average, I would say. So it seems terrible, but pretty funny. If the goal is funny, then yeah.
He's a phenomenal control player.
What up, Ginger? Lair of the Hydra. Alright, that should be a relatively easy matchup. That's it, New Canada. Oh wow. Can't just say that. I hope you're keeping all your dice in one place. Yeah. I do. Pass? What the heck, bro? I'll crack then. Sure. Helps with the Inventor Sphere. Develop the rocks. Next turn I can like Needle Brigade. And then Stir for Lantern. Or even Stir for a land. I see. I see. Well, I actually don't see. Nest of Scarabs. Is that a combo deck? Whenever you put 1 or more counters on a creature, create that money insects. I mean, it is kind of a combo. No, you control. Wait, is this a combo? Should I use Pixies blindly? Probably not. It's Yogma from 2030. Yeah. Alright, let's take a look. Devoted Druid. Okay, okay. Stir. Fetch. Land. Should we name Devoted Druid? So Devoted Druid puts -1, -1 counters on itself to make Scarabs. Oh, let's Needle Devoted Druid. It seems scary enough. Because there's some like kind of a combo. Maybe. With like an extra card. They're also a Saga deck. Well, you should be able to let them draw a Needle Devoted Druid. Breeding Pool. Anyone breeding in the chat? Anyone having a semi-growth chamber? Where does it go? You haven't bred in a while, NGL? No. Bro, it's so bad. Not to breed. Every now and then. I'm just kidding. This devoted druid. Alright, this devoted druid nest of scarabs is infinite power, infinite mana, right? No, it's just infinite power and infinite scarabs. Some Ozolf deck, I guess. I mean, they have Ozolf in place, not much we figured. But that seems fairly weak as a combo. I don't know if there's something more to their deck. But yeah, I don't have anything good to fetch right now with my current ult. just passing. Oh, I guess get welding jar. Curse totem. Yeah, can play. Well, like actually, I can play curse totem this time. So probably that seems wise. Next turn we're gonna get the curse totem. So yeah, many probably weren't in the stream for the original Lantern experience, but we're about to experience that if my opponent just wants to keep on playing. Wszystko by byłoby ok, gdyby nie ten przeklęty totem. They're never gonna draw a good card, yeah. They will never draw a useful card that helps them. A ja jestem sucha. Jestem sucha jak bułka paryska. A ja fatal pusha. Can carry draw spell on the draw. Discard spell. Hello Kani, I missed you in the stream. Hello my parasocial friend, I have missed your presence in the chat and your subscriptions. Plus an Ozolef to be extra cheeky. Yeah.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Since you mentioned the subscription, vive la parasocial.
Thank you. For your subscription. Masz suchego karalucha, jak pięta od chleba. Gdzie jest kurwa ta recepta, no? I caught a little bit of a sickness in Barcelona. Typical for many people conventions and now my... Jak się na Zdoki mówi? Sinuses are stuffed and my head hurts a little bit. Opponent, let's go. You got a heat stroke after coming home. Why didn't you get in Barcelona when it was actually hot, right? Makes no sense. I'll keep this, I'll draw a second land. Heat stroke. Czemu masz suchego karalucha? Jak buka paryska. Turn 1 Saga. How curious. Yeah, heat strokes, very sad, very sad. I feel for everyone who has to suffer through that. Why did you lead on Saga? I'll take Greased. It does seem like it's Yawgmoth 2020. Will I play Living End Sirius today? No, I will not. Today I'll play Lantern. Today I do it for the fans of Lantern to play Lantern. I guess they just want to fetch. Luxior? Luxior. Well, I like Lantern, yes. It's honestly, it's... The game against Tron didn't seem too bad. I lost 0-2, but that's because I misregistered. And I had a thought, damn, maybe it's actually somewhat playable. Piffing Needle, Codex Shredder, not nice. But also fine. Apatra, Vizier of Poisson. Land. Kurna, niedobrze. Not like this, bros. Oh, alright, Tivar on top. What can Tivar do? Tivar can do trouble. How do you think the scam matchup is? If they play no and Standing Brigade out, then probably okay. Probably not great. Do they play any? But oftentimes they just won't have, well, they'll have explosives, they'll have the casting to the fires ×1 often. And you know, of course, Grief is gonna take your cards and you're gonna be left with the useless ones. Thank you, opponent, for being so kind as to granting me a land. Didn't even play the Tivar, interestingly. Yeah, zajebiście te drowy. It seems like... That seemed like inting, their move, but... What do I know about inting? Not like I'm a specialist. Nest of Scarabs. Imagine Yawgmoth with Nest of Scarabs. Wow, that's just downright crazy. Epic. Emil Jada, okay. The Needle Cox Shredder. Literally a 3 mana Hapatra. Yeah. Yeah, but like an enchantment, right? Wow, and they untap their snake. To Hapatra, niezłe jest to Patra. Czemu masz Hapatra, na 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 na? O, Hapatra to jest niezła świnia. Wjeżdżam do Hapatry jak na 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 na. I'll just draw the bubble. I don't know what's the goal. But I should empty my hand soon. They draw Saga, Saga no problem. Like, don't really pressure me. Should you play Blue-White Yenrek at FNM today or try to borrow a few cards and play Blue-Black Ring? Blue-White Yenrek is a fine deck. Fine control deck. Nice. While Blue-Black is a stronger tempo deck, so depends on what you want from life. Soul Diviner. Nice. It all adds up, chat. Would I rather drink lactose? So I guess to answer your question, Barczek, I would play Blue-White because trying to like go out of my way to borrow cards sounds like too much trouble. Tempo, you say? I did say tempo, yeah.
He's a phenomenal control player.
What are we getting? Channeler Initiate, Elven Chorus. Bros, their deck starts to make sense. Step by step.
He's a phenomenal control
Will you miss
player.
Paprykarz and wrzesień if you go hiking? When is Paprykarz? Is Omnath good against Scam, the deck or the card? The 4-color deck? I think it's like close against Scam. It's not really particularly great against it. 8-10 wrzesień. No to może misnę wtedy, no. Prawdopodobnie tak. Tak. Misnę. I removed your song request, Timba. Never make a mistake again, though. Because I will not be so eager to salvage your situation next time. Hi, are you coming to Lille? Yes, I am coming to Lille. Can you please take my life? No, I can't. Rip Carnold. Trying to think what to play in a field of Murk and Scam. Maybe it's Rhinos. Rhinos is fine, yeah. They can make their 1/1 smaller by -1/-1 counter to attack under bridge. Okay, but then they will die. So, thank you for your relevant comments, Kura. I appreciate that you said it. Folklore seems good against Blue Red and Scam. I think just Folklore is just a shit deck. But yeah, sure. That was the joke. I understood it. Do you think my answer wasn't joking enough? Oh, I should play Urborg and Yavimaya in this deck. Maybe. Should I? I could play both Urborg and Yavimaya. I mean, I don't... It's like I barely will need double green or double black. Let's hope they don't find anything too crashing with the Urza's Saga. You have a Pioneer RCQ right after the August 8th BNR, so you can play my deck very well. I mean, you're sure. Might seems like a problem now that you made a token. Oh yeah, Might on Brigade, that would be rough. Could have not made a token, that's true. Whoops. Ay caramba. Yeah. Then my Lantern skills are rusty. I should have kept Mikos and Gardens untapped, obviously. Have you ever become so hungry that you get sick and don't want to eat? Yeah, once. It was in Barcelona too, not this time though. That was unfortunate. Let's maybe have Assassin's Trophies instead of Pushers. It seems like they have problematic tournaments, really. Hitting the Saga might be relevant to Planeswalkers. I mean, 4 trophy is probably too bad, but we're on the play. But certainly could have just saved this game by not throwing, so... Next time. Maybe I can play Pathways and Urborg and Yavimaya. Then if I draw Urborg or Yavimaya, I can just set the Pathway to, say, Carnold. Have I even won any major tournament? Have I? think I'll wait with Saga. You had an extra mana when you get the needle from Khan, why not just get a totem? Yeah, that would also work. Are they shown anything that beats Square's totem? Greased. It's named the Druid. What is the Druid devoted to? Have I ever won over anyone's heart who previously wasn't fond of you? Yeah, I was actually on the like official list of the enemies that Zerg cultivates. But then he started watching my stream and thought, damn, that's a really funny stream. Also, I remember when the Twitch user Piegonti started watching my stream, one of his first comments was like, damn, I thought I will not enjoy your stream because I assumed you were like Seth from MTG Goldfish, which was maybe a failure of branding on my end. I also think your stream is funny, but only when I type in chat. Okay. Tivar. Let's get a curse totem. Do I have Gravedigger's Cage in my sideboard? I do. Tivar successfully gets caged. No, not 5 mana. Who do you think cares the totem? Yawgmoth. Alright, probably will trophy the Elven Chorus. I don't think you should have KTGC in your deck. What if an opponent Ragavan hits you and steals it? You'd be dub on board? Good point. Maybe we should do it in the upkeep. Damn. So cage would stop that? Maybe I should have gotten a cage instead of a needle on Tivar. Yeah, I should have gotten a cage. Might probably better, I don't have might. Oh, I mean, yeah, might as an out to the ring is fine. Also, I can make us in Garden's copy. Fine. Wow, you kill Khan? That's so odd. That's fine. Only have a second card in the deck though, I guess. So we need a draw step stop now. At least I can't make mana with the Elven Chorus. These are all, so you can have a Planeswalker. But yeah, they will be revealing some cards blind. I can't interrupt them from casting. Oh, they can cast a Grist with Chorus. Elven Churros. Spell Pierce. Endurance. So Endurance doesn't do anything except that it annoys. They could endurance themselves later in the game. I don't think that's gonna matter. Building myself is kinda doesn't do anything either. I drew a card earlier, so okay, it was good. I like when you play Lantern, thank you. Thanks you, excuse me. Thanks. You're welcome. So if we get a 5th land, we can pick up a trophy to kill Elven Chorus. Okay, end of turn. Evoke Endurance of the top, cool. Soul Diviner. I don't want a Soul Diviner in play. Interesting play by opponent, yeah. Where's our Witchbane Orb? I don't have one. I think I should. Possibly. Okay, they didn't try to draw the Diviner. I think they should have tried to draw the Diviner, but... Oh no, because I have the Curse Totem. It doesn't do anything. Whatever. I forgot. How does this Lantern deck wins? You just mill your opponent. Can you beat Endurance unmilling your mill? I mean, just mill harder. I can have 6 Codex Shredders in play with my Mikos and Gardens total. Or I can just attack with Carnot. with constructs if like I can make that situation if that's like needed to happen, but it's just not gonna be needed. Like you can just mill the endurances, right? If endurance is gonna be an out for your opponent. Who played the deck at that breakout tournament of Lantern? It was Zach Elsik. In their draw step, we're gonna kill Elvian Chorus. Maybe I could have gotten a card and get Cage.
Hello. Glad to see you back.
Well, let's just destroy it. Greased is like not an issue. We're gonna find a needle before it kills us. There's one creature in the graveyard. I have 20 life, so... Right, we already drew the needle. I will exile end of turn, but... I guess depends if you want to use Greased even, so... You know, forces my opponent not to use a Greased.
I recently got into Modern and I saw the deck Lantern Control from the past and it looked pretty fun to play. The issue is that it does not appear on any meta rankings and people are not really talking about it anymore. I currently have a living end deck, but I was thinking of getting the Lantern Control deck in paper. How viable would it be in the current metagame and would it be worth buying into?
Yeah, it would, Timmy. I would definitely buy into Lantern Control. Right now. Thank you for the subs, guys. I said, guess you watch this deck tech. We can watch it between rounds, yeah. Can you believe Modern has already been around for 19 years? It hasn't been around for 19 years, please. Don't make us... Don't gaslight us. Can I set up on time? Weird. Can you please like exactly tell me why that's weird? So I don't quite understand your comment. Can I believe MTG is having its first birthday this year? It's actually not his first birthday, it's actually his 30th birthday, so... Chad is just lying today. Usually you are slow as fuck, smiley face. Sure. Do you know we're closer to 2050 than 95? Yeah, I do know that. I'm also closer to 50 than I am to 95. Coincidentally. Is Grist all day problem? I get needle name Grease now. And then pow, not a problem. I consider playing Spellskite in the sideboard, yeah. But don't want a creature in my main deck. There is no room for the fourth card. I just don't want to have a deck that's too expensive. Doesn't seem to make sense. They have the 0-power creatures which stall the game harder, unfortunately. This was an unnecessary risk. I think Luxor doesn't do anything. I'm closer to 19 than my birthday. WTF, 28 by the way. Okay. Was Extended 1X or Modern overall better? I have not played Extended, so I can't say. It was before my time. When I started playing, Extended was already kind of a thing to the of the past. Jezu, ale lag. Any extenders in the chat? Chat, do you think we're the last match in this prelim? You'd be mistaken. Waffle Tapa is playing too. What the fappa?
He's a phenomenal control player.
Damn, thank for 5 gifted again. Plot and 10 today. Crazy.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Let's begin to forcefully mill my
He's
opponent
a phenomenal
because
control player.
they are. In Polish we call that
He's a
zamulać,
phenomenal control player.
which is to be boring a sec.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Do I play this deck because I like it or because it's good against the meta? I play it because chat asked me, Canister, when next Lantern stream, and I said a date, and that date came, so I'm just making do. I don't think Lantern is particularly good in the meta. If you're the last match, you have to drop, right? That rule is not in effect. I wish it would, but it is not. Does your opponent even have any outs at this point? No, they have no outs. They will never draw a useful card. That's, you know, we won. Zamulać to nie boring, WTF. Well, that means the same thing, but it doesn't have the same vibe, yes. This is a friendly league. It's a cutthroat competitive prelim. This is the kind of opponent I would wrestle in the mud versus a pig, not realizing the pig actually enjoys it, yeah. Me, I'm the pig. Creeping corrosion. Well, they won't draw the creeping corrosion, right? I control their draw step, chat. I have to let them draw cards. So they have to ask, sir, can I draw creeping corrosion? And I say no, you can't. They have to plead. And I say no. Be like Waffle and say, I think I'm saying no. Yeah. The Waffle speak. I think I'm saying no to this. So it's pretty funny. What if they throw a flashbang and draw it very fast? Yes. What if? Anyone in the chat flashing or banging? Still faster than Waffle, by the way. Well, for now, I guess. This is like the what's that, like the paradox, or the paradox, the rabbit racing a turtle and will never catch the turtle because you're using an illogical approach. And whenever the turtle moves a little bit, I actually don't remember how it went. Like whenever the turtle makes half the distance, then the rabbit, I don't remember. The turtle is half as fast as the rabbit, but starts 1 unit ahead. Yeah, exactly. So it's half as fast as the rabbit, but before the rabbit reaches the turtle has moved a little bit. And then before the rabbit catches up with the turtle has again moved a little bit, and you can do that can do that infinitely. So my point is the turtle. And I'm you know, that's that's as far as that extends. So I want to restart Magic Online. When's the best time to restart? Maybe now, while I'm still in the game. I mean, 2 minutes is good enough. But yeah, postponing the entire tournament is also attractive. Jezu, jaki lag, kurwa, no. Did you like my opponent's deck? Honestly, I didn't really. Why does opponent have the blue-black card in a random Amon Cave build around enchantment? Yeah. Why? I'm not sure. Does this still happen if the turtle is cringe and the rabbit is based? Yeah, yeah. They were used to write down opponent draws when playing Lantern, only the important ones. They drew something relevant. If they drew like, you know, like early in the game, like the first 2 turns, and afterwards, I was mostly just remembered or like ask my opponent to keep it up, face up, and sometimes they obliged. Have I been working on a blue-white list recently? Not really. I played a little bit of blue-white in the Barcelona Suera testing house with Jendrek, and it's just like too passive of a deck for me to enjoy. So I actually played blue-black in my Secret Lair Showdown tournaments. I enjoyed that. It was more proactive, but it wasn't super great either. But it was pretty fun to play. They should attack the card to reveal both library tops and all hands to make it quicker. Yeah, yeah. Do I have a prediction list for each format? Not really. But tomorrow, if I'm going to be feeling well, I will go to my local Pionierek and I will play Mono Green Devotion. Let's just leave it at that. Sand sucks, I'll keep it. I mean, there's no reason to keep this, right? But let's keep it. Did anyone suggest trophy your own ring yet? Yes, but ironically. This is some kind of a Valakutos. Let's take Wish, we're gonna Needle Ren. Valakuto's not good, I don't have a Witchbane Orb. I have the trophies for Valakutos itself though. I mean, Bantok is typically banned in this chat because it just takes over any other type of discussion. So when there's the announcement coming, it's more relevant than it is typically. But I'll just ignore it anyways. I think. Oh, they're not reprieving my Shredder. My Forties. Kinda makes sense to reprieve a Forties if we have two, but sure. Yeah, it's often complaining, it's often like fairly uninformed. It drowns all other discussion and people make points that sometimes I disagree with and therefore think are stupid, so. Wait, just let it happen? Okay. I mean, makes sense, kinda. It's good against a 4 mana card in my hand, but. So I instituted the Bantok limit because typically it was never very productive and I didn't like it, so that's why. Inventor Sphere. Can get Lantern at some point. Certainly hit the Valakut. I don't know how many they play, but probably reprieve that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 mountains. You would double needle the Ren 6. Okay, I wouldn't. I see that they have Leyline binding in their deck, etc. Like, but I can just bind that. I mean, it makes sense to double needle Ren a little bit when I don't have Assassin's Trophy up. But like the worst they pick up under Valakut. And I can destroy the Valakut 2 needle again. But there's some arguments for doing that. The Onion Ring, not good, not good. But I mean, I'm happy I kept the needle for it. Okay, 3 Valakut's gone. They usually play 3, right? I don't know if there's a usual deck list for my opponent's deck. but very well could be. Fails to find a mountain or plains. That's awesome. How is that possible? We milled the dwarven mine and stomping ground. What? That's all? There's no more? Crazy. Could play Karn this week against Reprieve. Because they probably have a basic mountain they just cracked. No, they... Well, I don't know. Weird stuff all around. It's the haircut you performed first step on your male to alpha male gender transition. I don't know. Does that kill me? Seems hard. They failed to fetch. Maybe they just wanted to preserve enough mountains. How many mountains do they have? It's just one Valakut, 7 lands. What is wrong with you? Nice. Five. Alright, we live, and then we trophy the Valakut, and I have no more Valakut available. Oh, down to 2. They have land drop still, question mark. It seems like they did have a land drop still, yeah, but... When he bolt in the yard, they would have just played a bolt. Wish, no.
He's a phenomenal
Broseju.
control player.
Collego.
35 months of phenomenal control
I don't
player.
like that. Escape shift, that doesn't do anything anymore. What if they wish for a ban spell? That's why I removed wish from the top of their deck. Alright, we won. Let the ring kill them. I mean, it's not that trivial. Takes a long while. People who call this lantern control don't know what control is. Yeah. They don't. Yeah, they don't have the slightest, faintest idea. So true, so true. Alright, canister wins. Very nice. You are a hilarious mate, thank you. Let's have 4 trophies against their deck. Needles seem good, Inquisition seems good, can I tell us one of resilience? Maybe an Inquisition. Surgical good, probably. Let's actually cut more Inquisitions. They have like plenty of 4 mana cards that are very good. So misses plenty. Assassin's Trophy does the Mula hard, but it just covers both lands and planeswalkers, which... Oh, you can cut Brigade, that's true. Good point. I forgot. So, Assassin's Trophy just covers both lands and planeswalkers. I don't think there's many cards that do that. Ass in Trophy. Yeah, that is crazy. This card actually does say ass. Look. Can do this. Ass. Literally so funny. Lelum XD. Yeah. This hand is a Mulgigan, probably. But let's keep. Makes sense, right? Oh, Lanternos. I will happily draw that. Should I 70 mode that covers ban whenever somebody types it? Yeah. It's something funny. Is Codex Shredder the best shredder in Modern at the moment? That's a good question. Ledger Shredder has fallen off. Can avoid milling Valakuts. Let's mill them a bit. Krabdickicht. Panzer. Schutzwar Zombies. Grabdickicht. Anyone Grabdickicht? Can I add that as a sideboard card, Green Devotion? What? Maybe a male endurance just because the creature. Let's first prioritize fixing my own draw. Yeah. Well, probably should have male endurance. I guess if I was saying I'll do that. Seems like they shuffle endurance anyways. Blinds. Carnold. Carnold good. Kinda. Let's play Carnold, get a needle. For N and 6. Maybe I get the ring. Oh, that next turn. That is next turn. No Witchbane Orb in the sideboard. No, the sideboard is somewhat scuffed. I guess I can Ren pick up Boseiju. That's not very nice. I forgot that Ren Boseiju is even a thing. But we'll have a lot of mana in that case, so it's fine. Dum 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 bum. Dum 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 bum 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 bum. Should I mill Valakut? Not really. Boseiju. Who endures? I don't know. Trophy this, get Carnold. Anyone enduring in the chat? I don't really have anything that's good. Escape shift I need to mill. Land you can have. I mean, of course they could just have something good in their hand, but... Next turn, Needle, Rensky. I haven't worked for months, it's based. Played so much Skyrim instead, good. Well, can really prevent Valakut access, so you have the Valakut, bro. If we had coating, we could actually do some funny stuff, but I don't have coating. By funny stuff, I mean just destroy my opponent's lands and not die to Valakut this way, but in a kind of cringe way, I failed. Ren and 6. It's literally useless cards. Maybe it's the cookbook. Cookbook, sorry. Can afford them draw wish. They did this, they didn't even have a dwarf, funny. Cyclone, you can draw. Piffing Needle. I don't like Piffing Needle. Here's a mill, they can cycle again. Not good. What's Cookbook for? It's for Baron. But it just, you know, I just have a bad sideboard. Makes Brigade better too, yeah. Codex Shredder named. So I'll just draw a Talisman. Maybe draw 2. I want to draw a discard spell, I guess. Ghoul Color spell is in the deck anymore. It is not, yeah. I should have one in the sideboard, I think. I would in the fixed version. Alright, they seem not to have the payoff. Alright, good. Why not plus on Codex and attack? Yeah, I could have. Good point. Same Windswept Heath. Pixies. Lantern. Don't want them to draw binding, seems like a problem. Can you copy Needle with Garden? Yeah, but it never enters, so it never does anything. They draw a Valakut, whatever. They have how many mountains? One. They have 3 mountains. But yeah, if you copy Needle, you'll never get an opportunity to name anything, so you don't actually stop anything. Oh, I guess we win with a 15-15. Bros, this Lantern deck is actually not unplayable. It seems like between Saga and Karn, I actually have some powerful cards in my deck, so it seems like those can win. So it's pretty nice. Oj, 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 oj. El Bafrumos Breakos. Alright, broski. I don't think I'll stream past the prelim. As I'm a little bit sick, I think I need to just lay down and sleep for a few more hours. Alright, bułeczka. But waiting for the last round, we could go to Enchant Wardle. Hello, I'm here to ask for the blue-black control list. Thank you. Oh, I'll give you that. Covidora masz czy co? Nie, chyba nie Covidora. Jakieś mam takie po Barcelonie. Jakieś takie zatoki zajebane mam. I bania boli. A może Covidor, nie wiem. Bez gorączki. So, blue-black. Yeah. Don't see one withdrawal symptoms. Maybe it's that. Do you know that Barbie candle called Earring Magic Can, aka Cochrane Can? I think he was present in the movie, so yeah. You watched Barbie movie 2 days ago. IMA, was it worth it? I think if you go to the cinema to watch the Barbie movie, you're a part of the problem. But I'm not sure what problem. But it feels to me like that is the case. It's likely Archimedes Challenge is better than Ransom. I played Archimedes Sham yesterday at the FNM and how are you doing in the prelim? I'm 2-1. Lost to Tron. 1 versus Curious Dex, I guess. I wish Glen Lendra was playable whenever I see this card. It's a very hot fairy, very nice fairy. Damn. Probably can't play 2 Swam if we are running Charm. No, I have 3 Sunken Ruins. I can. Maybe 4 Sunken Ruins then. But like you want Sunken Ruins if it's Archimedes Sham Voidwalker. Sunken Cost Ruins. Let's add this 4th Sunken Ruin over Vista. I like being like having a 5th fetch, swamp fetch. Griffin Malakri Rebirth. I mean there's been a deck like that, what you're describing. But it's a pretty substantial strategical change. But you could do that, maybe it's fine. Alright, posted in Discord. Yes, I am Olsen. So much balance though. It's crazy. Oh, of course, Bob the dog is Zamulized the entire prelim. So, enchant wordle time. Let's go and say, Archmage's Charm. It's a card older than 2019. It has a subtype. It's an uncommon or common. It's not blue. It costs 4 or 5 mana. It's not an instant. Goblinos Ringleader sounds like a good guess. Bro, what the fuck? Did you do it earlier? You did not know? Then it's a very good guess. Alright, I believe you. But I don't know if I should.
He's a phenomenal.
It's an incredible
control player.
coincidence.
Goblin D's.
Well, Goblin Ringleader. Sure. So now that we are out of Enchant Wordle content, we can wait 1 minute for last round. Maybe we're going to get paired against Bob the dog. Let's watch the tech, okay. 6 minutes. But free probes. Free probe. 2 DK, 2 duress.
I'm doing great. All right, Zach, we're here with a combo deck. Yeah, combo deck. Sure, combo deck. What call that? It's like a full deck. Or prison deck. Or prison deck. It uses Lantern of Insight. So with the top card of your opponent's library. And yourself. And yourself. So why is that important? That is important because this deck is an information based deck. You need to know what your opponent has in their hand. You need to know what they're drawing because you need to prevent that and stop it from winning the game. Well, how do you prevent? We use some one-hand no artifact from Innistrad and Ravnica. Sonic Shredder, full color spell. So just milling your opponent one card at a time. Yep. Slow. Okay. And in order to see what they have in their hand, you got a couple spells you can use. You can rest, code life, good magic probe, or index. Index or extraction work. It not only looks at their hand, it also shuffles their library. You can go what's in the draw card top. And stop a lot of random combo decks, other things that annoy you. So you said it was a prison deck, so obviously we need personal to it. So we have 3 of them over here. We got a spell tech, we got a snaring bridge, we got fighting needle. So the snaring bridge and fighting needle, I'm definitely a lot of plays. Exactly what are you naming the fighting needle at the time? Fighting needle can name the manlands and stop in the bridge. It names planeswalkers. It names creatures that have activated abilities that you don't like Grim Lava or Capacitor. It can name any number of things.
Grim Lava Master, remember that?
The step before it is turn 1 probe, see that they have 2 fetches, and name their fetch land. And now their keep is incredibly sketchy, and they may not be another 9 for the rest of the game. Just lock them straight out of the start. And then in order to help you cast these spells, we got Michael, we'll set the right now, these right. And then we have a category. Yeah. So let's say you can't build your opponent, they have all rounds and you don't have a trigger strategy. You have another way to win the game? So the other way to win the game is a very small pyrite spell bomb. It does 2 damage to a creature player, and we use that to put it back on top, draw it, 2 3 damage, put it back on top, draw it, 2 3 eventually it'll pass. Your deck rename Death by 1,000 paper cuts, if you will. That's one way to do it. So how many people have been expecting the deck? Like, have you ever sat down with an opponent who's enthusiastic to play against you? Some of them have been enthusiastic. Oh, I've heard of you. I know what you're up to, but I don't really know what you're doing. I ran into one person who actually piloted the deck before, which was one of my losses. So he understood very well how to maneuver around what I was doing. Everyone else did.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, 12 months. Thanks for the fun times, Canista.
Oh, Naelia. Oh, Naelia, nice. 4 Sun Droplets, 3 Pyroclasm. Pyroclasm was like kind of a based card anyway. Three probes only. 110 the Ice Bridge. I'm gonna get scammed. Ay, 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 caramba. Can fetch połowne Lia with Karn, that's true. Thank you, Brody Man, for 12 months of subbing. Also, FX Zbird for Goblin D's subs. It was pre-Either Hub for sure. Nice hand, bro. Can you pick a needle blood crypt so they can't tap it for mana? Yeah. What activate abilities do I need to stop and scam? Maybe I just name Bloodstainmire? They shouldn't really play for Bloodstainmire though. I think I named Bloodstainmire. Yes, Evoke is not an activate ability. Oh, I named Bloodstainmire, I meant to name Blood Script. Shucks. We have 4 outs in the deck. Oh, Bolts is like the best card you could have drawn. Cuts down the clock. Alright, Brigade or Trophy, let's go. Chuja tam dobiera, kurwa. Scam matchup equals bad. Trophy is kinda bad. It stops the Scam's Fury. Probably shouldn't have Inquisitions. Maybe Thoughtseize is for the life loss. Seems like I don't really need to discard Fury. Cookbook not in my deck. But I actually want to have removal in my deck. No leylines in the side, especially in this meta. In this meta? What's the meta? We have a Thoughtseize single or extraction. Or the cage on the play. Can I ask you for a prediction for Monday's announcement without getting timeouted? No. A meta with a lot of scam. I don't think Leyline makes sense against scam either. But I'll also just I'll just throw these sideboards together, but I don't think that's like the way I would want to approach it. So a second needle, can name explosive Silex, I guess. But no, I wouldn't like. Leyline is not a good card. Not a good strategy. If assuming we mean Sanctity. Have you considered adding a 70V mode that replaces Scam with Evoke? That's funny. That needle could have been a cage. Yeah. But I'm glad it isn't. Punished. I assumed I will go Talisman discard spell if I need to. Oh yeah, that's slightly ruined. I'll Inquisition them. But that's why you really want to have black green lands in this deck. I'll at least be careful. as to what you are playing. Sure, nice hand. Like Fable? Like Blood Moon is far away. What does Fable do? Well, it filters. Its name Fable. But too bad I don't make a construct on the next turn. Actually, pretty big deal. Yeah, see. Can rip lands. I'm not milling them because they have cards that are active from their graveyard. Isn't linking them with a scam spell risky if they draw Fury or Grief? Well, if they draw it, it's a good draw for them, yeah. But they might also not draw it, in fact. Likely they won't, and I have the constructs, so I don't care. But you could make an argument, like, I don't know, I've just thought Fable is more dangerous. I estimated the threat of Fable to be bigger. Threat level of Fable to be bigger. Hope they don't play the moon now. They can play the moon. We would have the lantern lock otherwise, so it's a big deal, big problem. But I mean, it's all because I played the forest on turn 1, I guess. You're gonna have to hand a Venturing Brigade in the deck. It's fine. I have 14 life. Might just play Giganta. I guess I'll trigger. But whatever. Bobble, so drawing bubble is not good. With Bowmaster in play. Their hand was a trick spell and an unknown. We should be winning this one. Brigade. So now we can start milling them with the shredders, just blindly. No brigade. Maybe I still should start milling them blindly. Maybe I should attack them. Why not? If I deploy an artifact, then maybe. Yeah, not really. I mean, yeah, I don't really trace them now. Any world where you're supposed to have gone aggro instead of getting bridge, what's going aggro? Can make a synth copy construct? No, but can a basic mountain copy a construct? No. But I think racing them is not real. Seems pretty tough to do. Right, now I can mill them. Oh, Hidetsu Kum's all. Oh, ja, pierdolę, that card will be rough. A bit rough. It wouldn't be that rough, but it would be a bit rough. Monk or Kishova again. Can kill my construct. Cool. No, they can't actually. Have you ever consumed all chat? Oh. Only some, yeah. Just have a scan trick and something useless in hand, probably. Miltragavan, Fabua, whatever. Trophy. I can trophy the moon, yeah. I mean, double swarm might help them, but... Have a lantern in the yard, yeah. Yeah. I guess we're gonna get the lantern. Bro, such a good play. It's like, you played insanely well now. Wait, do I have a lantern in my graveyard? I don't. Can get Saga, Trophy Moon. Yeah, maybe I need to blind mail myself. I'll blind mail them. Wow, Kolagan's command, so lucky. Copy Brigade. They can E on free, so should be pretty blocked now. Some like Bolts, Croxa combinations I could die to, but not realistically. I mean, it's probably Lantern time first and then Cookbook time, but... Discard Feigned F-Potsis, okay. Play Marsh Flats. Vivon Zulul. Didn't see EE. We've seen some removal spells, so we could have a Fotsis over the second needle. I think we played a push. It's not like super trivial to get revolt for push for a grief turn 1. Let's have one push. Can push, I mean, Voidwalker too. Push is good. Hmm. What is that Assassin's Trophy art? It's the metal poster Assassin's Trophy. Look at this. That's the Assassin's Trophy art. Get it, ass? Get your ass back in here. Why did you keep the Underworld cookbook? Because gaining life can be relevant against my opponent's deck. Or so it would seem. Oh, fetch plot crypt fury. Oh, at least they discarded Hidetsugu comes all. Always a bit of a feel bad when they grief you twice on turn 1. They took my Inquisitions, they have something worthwhile in hand too. And what now? Probably Stirrings? I mean, Saga can beat the grief at least, so. There is that. Maybe player on Bowmaster. Lantern, I don't mind. Not if they have Moon again, sure. They could have Moon and 2 cards and 2 lands. Hopefully not, but... No dawaj kurwa, wpuszczaj to, no. Leszczu. Not Tadesoshitu again. And yeah, we lose to Moon. Springs. Alright, Pyro. Good, good. You can have a Pyro. You draw a Delta and an Unknown. And a Thoughtseize, whatever. So blanks. Mill Ragavan. Untap. We both exile, you draw a land, whatever. Yes, yes, yes. So they have blanks. Okay, we win. 3-1, bros. 3-1 the Prelim. I think. We can get a cookbook too. Yeah, we won, we won. We just get on the shadow, we don't need the cookbook now. Because we just stable with blockers forever. Let's get another Pixies, I guess, in case of stuff that needs to get exiled. Beating turn 1 scam on the draw is solid. Yeah, they miss a 2-drop, but you do have, you know, still. Their hand is Delta Thoughtseize, Verdant Catacombs. We exile those cards. Ragavan is a fine one to draw, I don't care. Is opponent playing the new Rakdos Evoke deck that debuted at PT Barcelona? Yeah, actually they do. They are. Blood Crypt, nice draw. think it's awesome that Lantern now can sometimes just win games. I mean, I already knew that. I played it after MH2. But with Saga, you can just like win games without Brigade being involved. And I find that a bit neat. So you can attack them with one of the 10-10s. Actually, I can attack with all, right? I have to block 2 creatures. Yeah. Damn. Saga, good card confirmed. Yeah. Lantern, green, black, Arnold. Yeah, this seems like a good version. 22 lands, Poseu. I'm not sure about the Verdant Catacombs. We lost to Tron earlier. Maybe I play 2 fetches and like 3 fetchables. Does that make sense? Magnificent Gardens looked okay. Probably 2 is roughly an okay amount. Seemed relevant. Field of Ruin can fix your mana and it's good versus Tron. I tried to incorporate Field of Ruin, it's not very possible. It's a bit too rough. Soulless Jailer in the side. Sure. Stops Cascade, and does it do anything else? That's partly relevant. No ring. Well, you need to needle the ring, so you can't play the ring. Scams. I mean, at that point, it doesn't really matter. Is there really no good land past, like, the fast lands and fetch lands? It's kinda crazy. I mean, it's mostly that you need to needle the rings. I have the ring in the sideboard for Carnot. We don't need the Elixir of Immorality. Maybe I should have a 4th card in the sideboard for when Bridge is bad. Excuse me, Brigade is bad. How the Prelim end? We beat Scam last round, so 3-4. 3-1. I guess I'll play 3 Verdant Catacombs and 3 fetchables, and then you have my Urborg. That's just how I'm gonna roll. Some hexproof artifacts. We don't need hexproof artifacts. We have the coating. Lantern best deck confirmed. Yeah. It's really hacking good. We have 3 forests right now. 6 discards. So how many sources for the turn 1 discard, right? It's too few. It's actually so hard building the mana base, like 10 sources for a turn 1 discard. Mikosiv Gardens play an artifact into turn 2 saga discard is a line you can take. Turn 1 artifact into turn 2 Talisman of Resilience into discard is a line too. Do Yawgmoth any of my Grand Fetch ability? No. It's lands just on the battlefield. You could cyborg Voidwalker for a Tron. Yeah, I've seen that in the past, but I don't love that. With the mana base, it's pretty hard to actually do. Black is pretty impossible. I mean, let's just play 2 Overground Tomb. What else? Have those as duals, those as single color. Torpor Orb is super strong. In what matchups? Well, is it? Might be worthwhile as a current target over Spellskite. Spellskite doesn't really seem relevant. Torpor Orb, Curse Totem. Torpor Orb lets Scam play creatures for free. What a weird argument to cite as a reason not to play a card. Like, if that is an issue, you could just not play them. Spellskite seems better in the main deck, TBH. I'm not gonna play main deck Spellskite. Wait, I have a Torpor Orb in my sideboard already. Could also swap the Buried Ruin for another Talisman of Resilience. Ramp is good with Karn. Three Talismans was kinda heavy though, and it made for not great opening hands. You don't need removal like Boat or Ballista, I don't think. Yeah, I don't. Dumping Sphere. We lost to Dumping Sphere versus Tron round 1. We have Coating, we have Stonebrain. Dumping Sphere is no good. Maybe Gardens is just a better utility than Buried Ruin because it just has the option to be colorful. It's probably just very true. Because the upside is pretty similar. Yeah, Mykosin Gardens just being colorless plus as a tiebreaker. What did Lantern use to do versus Tron? Ghost Warrior, Surgical, or just never give them a 5th land? Well, for the most part, Lantern used to lose pretty hard versus Tron. But the ways to win were to extract Tron, yeah, and not give them mana. And then you can just needle certain cards, and like at some point you could have them. Like, if you needle Karn Liberated, they could just have as many as 9 lands in play. If you needle Karn and Oblivion Stone. Many years ago, Tron was an easy matchup. Needle Surgical Bridge was an auto win. I don't know how many years ago that was, but Needle Surgical Bridge was not a win. That sounds like pre-Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger. I have not been playing Lantern back then. But I mean, right now we have Saga and Karn, the Great Creator, on our own. But ever since Ulamog, you know, pretty rough. And then Ugin is also a planeswalker that you need to needle. I don't know if I want to or need to have a Fatal Push in my sideboard. It's pretty hard to say. Trophies are pretty broad, so when you board out brigades, you can also board that out, which is an upside. But you know, now against Tron, you can disrupt them a little bit and play Saga.
He's a phenomenal
That's
control
a semi-viable plan too. And I think it can be done. 7 discard main, free trophy main, free surgical side, sure. It's not like discard is all that good against Throne either, with the cycling stars and their ability to leave stars in play. Just Inquisition is kinda weak actually. Is Brigade of Khazad-dûm more based in Classic Brigade? Maybe you can switch one. Assuming it's on Modo. Can't wait for this to work all week, only to falter and challenge again. No, I'm skipping tomorrow's stream. No White Border Brigade, not very canny. No, this is the brigade I play always. This is my favorite brigade. I really hate this artwork, it looks so bad. Not better to play 3 brigade for Karen main deck 1 brigade side? I don't think so. When you need brigade, you need it fast and you need it active. I'm kind of attached to this brigade, so I don't really want to be playing different artworks. I'll just keep the old one. I could play one of those. No, I don't like the Masterpiece Brigade because it's not really a bridge, it's just hands that grab you. With a few minor adjustments, we were able to convert Skydog Assisters into a defense system for the Ether Spire. Consulate Engineer's log. Yeah, I have a huge log too, chat. No kidding. I like hands that grab me. True. Standing Baguette, funny. Show it? No. Sorry. I like surgical main in Lantern, so you have full info of opponent's deck. Turn 0 targeting a fetch. Sure, I'm just a skilled magician, so I don't need that. Show Buka. Buka is asleep on the floor. I'm not gonna wake her up for your desires. Alright, but that's it for today. 3-1 with Lanternos in the Prelim. Good time. I hope the Lanternos fans enjoyed. Kinda hyped to play this deck in a league, but I'm a bit tired and sick right now, so sorry. And for sure I'll stream on Sunday. And I will probably not stream tomorrow. Maybe we'll see. Probably not. Let's assume not. Maybe you'll be pleasantly surprised. Stay hydrated. Will I upload it to YouTube? Yes, yes. See you, broskies.